still right here inside JPJ.
American not able to see the ball go through the net. A lot of try to tip it in. But there on the other end, Olivia McGhee shows you how to finish through contact off the putback.
Just as painful for an American team that has started 7 of 23 from the floor to see Virginia that quickly convert on the other end and grow the lead. 4 when you throw McGhee in there. Having reached double figures tonight for Virginia. On cue, it's in her hands, and she'll dump it underneath. There's an interior bucket. Taken away. McGhee, soft enough touch.
Peyton Dunbar looks to answer back here. McGhee, a 3 from downtown. It's her first of the day. 3 one more time.
Long range, several feet behind that arc.
Johnson, locally grown from Charlottesville, a native. Now here comes McGhee in the other way, and she'll put it in transition. Of course, Coach Mox recognizes that. Developing her schedule is loose ball, gathered by Grace. Gets it over to Vaughn here. Into the paint, McGhee, left-handed land. How about this team? Still not satisfied. Vaughn keeping her eyes forward. McGhee lays it up and in.
Her first 3. Bowers 1 for 2 from the floor. McGhee kicks, space, open look from the key. McGhee for 3. Vaughn stepping in, of course, the injury of Paris Clark. She's out right now, the junior guard from Bronx, New York, who came over from Arizona. Open look, the passes. McGhee again with the dish. Gotta hand it to him. His team's playing hard as McGhee gets the and 1.
I really like her game.
Yeah.
Good three-point shooter. She's big and strong, can put it on the floor. See right here, sees an opening, takes the contact again.
She has 3 on a triple. Another LaSalle turnover. McGhee in transition finishes it off.
I think there's several things that are happening at that time, and whether it be frustration or not, I think you're just trying to make a play on the ball.
Valenti Paya will check in. McGhee pumping a 3 in. Her assist to turnover ratio also pretty good as well. 4th in the ACC in assists. There's McGhee for a 3. Oh yeah!
Smooth move, finds it inside. Up, McGee's wide open out there.
I mean, it's the bottom of the net. Again, Olivia McGhee. On how they have to be good on both sides of the ball. We're seeing a lot of those glimpses today. Beautiful pass on the inside to Hurd. Good for the Who's, Kelly.
Little showtime here in Charlottesville. A great pass from Olivia McGhee to Brianna Hurd. These young Who's are rolling. The ball has been taken out of Kimora Johnson's hands, which is good. You have Yoncha Vaughn who can play the point and Paris Clark, but when Brianna Hurd can just take the ball and go, it takes some pressure.
But there's a person on this court, Mac, and we'll get to this in a moment, who knows what a family environment is like too, and that's Ashanti Lynch, the leading scorer for Maryland Eastern Shore tonight.
Can't imagine that household in the morning.
Or any time of day for that matter. McGhee off the curl.
Good call on the Winchester.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah.
McGhee along 2. McGhee is just a machine right now. Angel Jones now in transition, fumbles it, tight-roping the baseline, throws it into the backcourt. Here's Olivia McGhee prancing ahead and lays it in for 2. Johnson freelancing, kicks it out to Noyan. McGhee, maybe the top shooter on this team, bangs a triple. Jones, she does. The timer is down to 8. Jones piercing the paint, bounce down low, Bolinga swatted away. Lattimore with the rejection. She remains down in the backcourt. Up ahead, McGhee. Layup is good. It's a 3-point game.
Kimora Johnson just 1 for 6 this afternoon. That'll help from McGhee. Her first made bucket of 3. in the first round. A few spots after her teammate Olivia Miles, who's a projected top 5 pick. That is a 3 from Olivia McGhee.
Olivia McGhee can get going early. It is Virginia's best on offense to be able to diversify those shots.
After the McGhee 3, takeaway on the defensive end as well, and it's finished on the other end of the floor. There's Clark now involved, a 7-0 run to begin it for UVA.
Well, they've started in a zone, a high 3-2. Olivia McGhee up at the top, and it just provides.
Solid afternoon and evening of hoops here on the ACC Network. Johnson on the move. She dishes this, and the finish just as true for McGhee, perhaps a little more.
Well, here comes the Mo and O show.
Back off to Clark, right side with 8 on the shot clock. Clark drives into the paint, dishes it outside. Jumper for 3 is hit.
Into the stands.
How about Virginia already with 4 blocks in this first quarter? They average 5 per game. Johnson, intensity, they're bringing on the defensive end too. They knew they were going to have to bring it. The way that this Duke team plays defense, you have to match that. McGhee, yes! Johnson's been able to find him. Now she drives herself, kicks it again to Lattimore. McGhee with the shot clock expiring!
The answer is yes, Jen. I think she's got to look for her shot a little more. And I know Duke's trying to be all over her, but they've got to look for Kimora Johnson. But hey, Olivia McGhee.
These teams playing opponents of late that were battling them for pace. They both like to shoot the lights out this go round, and there's Olivia McGhee doing it. Inside 10 to shoot. McGhee zips a pass to Johnson from the baseline. She reverses it home. A couple of rebounds per contest when you look at it overall. This is a beautiful zip pass inside, and Johnson was waiting.
Really good pass by McGhee. Here's the back cut, little back screen there.
What do I do for this, or what do you do for this? Teach me, to help me get better. And she was always so willing to do that, and has been a pioneer, especially in the broadcasting side of things.
From such a wonderful family. McGhee beats the clock.
Right now in this game, 38 missed shots. I was going to say make that 39, although that's a bucket.
Someone at Georgia Tech received the kind of early season honors that she had put together in the debut campaign.
Yeah, she had a season high this year against Syracuse. 6 made threes. She finished with 28 points in that game.
So she's into the box score. 1-on-2, waiting for reinforcements. Finds McGhee behind the line.
About the point guard getting into the paint, drawing the D, dishing out to Olivia McGhee, who drops it in. Tasha Lattimore coming in from Miami, spent her first year at Texas. But what a big get for them, especially on the inside. Outside 3, count it! Olivia McGhee, okay, is a setting as the pink jersey's on for Syracuse and Virginia, playing for K.
No one is really looking for her. Everyone's looking to find Latson.
Yeah, Bulls had a season high of 20 against the Demon Deacons. Here's Olivia McGhee, and she finally gives the Cavs their first points of the game, about 4.5 in.
You know, we talked about just the amazement that a lot of the fans, a tough bucket there by McGhee.
Taylor Lauterbach in the game for Virginia. Noyan, a deep 3-point attempt for McGhee, who drains it.
Can't believe she only has 3 on the game. McGhee unloads. Boom.
Did we talk about her form? If her feet are set, I expect it to go in. And the coach is in a little chest pad. Not a true post player on the floor right now.
Turnover, Cal.
Noyan and Suarez are sort of the biggest players on the floor.
Odessa Noyan.
Noyan, Suarez didn't get all the way out there. Here it is in Cavaliers, second on the team in assists with 81.
Yeah, she has really rounded out her game this year. McGhee torches the threads.
Stanford 9th in the ACC in scoring. Virginia sitting at 13th. But it's looked the opposite to start this ball game.
And also, those people, you know, those other players are doing things like good defense.
That's across the starting lineup for North Carolina.
Nice. Good action. Good action for Virginia.
To give North Carolina the 6-point lead in the final quarter. McGhee steps back, and she hits a three.
Johnson so tough to keep in front, but she's looking to pass. Clark did not play in the regular season meeting between these two teams. She was sick. McGhee makes good this time.
McGhee, known as a three-point shooter. That's what she does for this team. If she gets that wide open of a look, it's